Hello and welcome back to the channel. We are back for another Shiba Inu update, and oh my goodness, we are back below the '06 level, or excuse me, the 6.0 level. We haven't seen this in a long time. We're going to get into it, what we're doing, what we're thinking as this price continues to drop. Now, we're sitting at market rank number 44 right now for SHIB, down about 12%. Now, the entire market is down. Let's take a look at that real quick, just overall market here. If we take a look, it's 5% down. Bitcoin's down into the 35 levels. Ethereum down at 2.3. We like to look at those first because they really do dictate how the market will run. And speaking of that, we will be on live later on this morning, so make sure you join us for that. It'll be 9:30 a.m. Central Time at 10:30 a.m. Eastern. So if you want to come back for the live stream, make sure you check us out. Myself and Austin Hilton will be on live with you later this morning. So here's SHIB down 31% now in the 7-day. And what I want to do here in this video is get into a little bit more of a chart analysis, talk about some of the latest news, as well as get into some things that we're waiting for. What would be some positive catalyst here for SHIB that we're waiting on? So as this data is loading up, we've got the trading volume is up, but obviously right now a lot of selling pressure. And again, we've got a lot of people that are not long-term holders to this asset right now selling off. They don't think Shiba Swap is ready, or perhaps they're just ready to take some profits from their initial investment in SHIB, or maybe they're cutting their losses. I think there's a lot of different things going on in terms of the selling pressure. We also have the Crypto Relief Fund in India. They're using that in small increments, right? So that is going on in the background. I just want to keep us up to date on that, because sometimes we forget that there is being a lot of tokens used up right there in small chunks. Now, I do think long term it'll be a net positive, as I've said before. All right, let's get into the charts here. So let's jump into this 30-minute, because I want to see what the heck is going on here with SHIB. So you can see here we've got just a really brutal trend line here. So if we draw a line here, we can start to see kind of where we're at here. Let me go back out a bit, and we'll draw a trend line from the top up here. This was May 18th, okay, and you could start to see we're breaking, we broke our resistance line of that, that 6.2 level, 6.3 level, which we talked about. If it did, the next stop, you can see just how brutal this is right now, and we can kind of give this a decent spread going down or up, and eventually we could come back up and break. If we break that 8.5 level, things would get good, but right now things trending down. So let's look at this, the all-time lows. Let's see here. Let's go to the 90-day. So we got it down to that 0.4 level, okay, in the last 3 months. This is a level, and that's even lower yet, but we're talking about the 0.4 level here from here. So instead of the 0.5, it would be the 0.4 level. So if it gets down in there, that's where I'm thinking I'd probably add on a little bit to my position. Now, these dips just continue to be market wide. We've talked about why that is. A lot of different reasons right now. There's a lot of short positions on Bitcoin. There's a lot of just FUD in the market. So SHIB's not the only thing down. That is, I guess, a shining bright spot here. But you can see if we scroll back out here, let's go into the 1 hour. And you'll start to see, let me get rid of this line, and let's scroll back in. So, when we're way out here, we can see consolidation, but, this right here is what I don't like to see here. Okay, just this heavy drop off. This is June 3rd, starting right now. I mean, that is just not a good trend line there. We're setting lower lows here as we pop back up. Right now, it is just not looking good. Now, what should we do? Should we buy the dips, or should we hold? Should we sell? I'm not selling. That's number one. I'm definitely not selling, okay? Now, I know a lot of people would say, well, Zach, why aren't you buying the dips? Why aren't you buying the dips? Because I'm being careful with this, guys. I'm being upfront with myself here, and I want to be upfront with all of you, okay? Listen, we're waiting on Shiba Swap, but we don't really know what's going on here behind closed doors, okay? And this is very speculative. All of these plays in the community-based coin sections are speculative plays. Now, I'm invested in Dogecoin. Yes, I'm invested in Shiba Inu. I like those two. I think there's a lot of potential there. However, I'm not going to continue to pile money into these and make these two of my largest holdings. Okay, I just don't feel that's necessary, because you could still get the returns that can be life-changing, okay? So that's kind of where I'm thinking right now. I'm sitting on the sidelines here holding. Now, I will be watching this. We'll be watching this later on in the live stream too. If we keep dipping down to that 04 level, now that's going to get interesting. I think I will add to a position, especially where I'm sitting at with my current price, because then when it does get back to the 15 level, I'd be kind of sitting back at even money. Okay, that's kind of where I'm at. Now, I will let you know if I do add on more to the position. It'll probably be another 10 to 20 more to get me to 40 to 50 mil total coins. Okay. All right, so let's take a look at some of the latest news here. Shiba Inu is an Ethereum-based ERC20 token. Of course, this just kind of giving some background here. And it says here the leash token has been issued throughout the ecosystem, which we know, and the bone token is coming quickly. Extra tokens are within the works. I thought this was interesting, coming from Grunt Stuff. So, which extra tokens here are we talking about? Is this within the ecosystem? Is it going to be another stable coin, perhaps? Of course, there were some initial, ideas for Bone that, were to follow Dogecoin, right? To be a Dogecoin stable coin. Now those things have been thrown out. Maybe we get a stable coin as some of the extra tokens as part of Shiba Swap. The staff can also be getting ready to launch a decentralized trade referred to as Shiba Swap. The place these tokens shall be listed. One other well-known challenge is Shiba Artist Incubator, which inspires artists in the neighborhood to create NFTs. Guys, this is something that I think will be enormous when it comes out. I think it can be a huge catalyst for Shiba. I've said this and I've said this before. The NFT space is just getting started. Speaking of which, have you guys seen Theta Fuel, the price on that? It's dropping like crazy. I might be buying that today. So, but it says here there are two different far-reaching plans as properly corresponding to constructing Shiba's personal Tier 2 blockchain, Shibarium, which in the long term ought to assist with potential scalability points and should all affect the price of Shiba Inu sooner or later. So, as of June 21, the price of Shiba continues to fluctuate marginally between that 05-08 level. Nevertheless, the success of Dogecoin provides Shiba a possibility for future pumps and sympathy buying the selling and selling edge, and the Shiba market stays comparatively small, promising development. So, in terms of other Shiba Inu coin or Inu coins, Shiba Inu is far and above the one that's getting searched the most. I think we're in the right one of the bunch, okay? I know a lot of people say, what about Kishu Inu and Akita Inu and Alaska Inu? I'm in Shiba Inu. It's the top one in the market cap. It's the top one searched. It's been around. It's got some storylines around it. I think we're okay there, okay? Now, there is some interesting price predictions here. We did go over these the other day. Wallet Investor, Digital Coin. Just want to highlight one more thing here. They're saying Digital Coin, hold on, Wallet Investor, here it is. Wallet Investor says that it'll improve from the 07 to the 19 level in the next 12 months. So they believe by the end of the year we get back to the 19, which is right below that 20 level. All-time highest at 38. I think we can push past that. I do think we can get into that 25 to 30 level, get close to all-time highs, test those all-time highs. So, want to hit on this too. Shiba Inu at a pivotal moment as price reaches May 19th low. Now, this article was just written a little bit ago talking about, these key levels. We have broke those levels. All right, so let's jump back over to the charts. We're sitting at 5.8 levels. We're down a little bit more here. This is, really something we're going to watch closely all day. We're going to talk more about this on the live stream. But we are getting down dangerously low here, guys. All right, so you can see the price change here in the last 24 hours. It's changed over 13%. Trading volume up 37%. A lot of that selling pressure. Market cap way down here to 2.3 billion, but still sitting at number 44 overall. So real quick here, another token here on Twitter. Changely Pro has thrilled to announce that Shiba has been listed over there. We talked about that briefly, but here's the official report coming out of Shiba Token, closing in on 600K followers as well, which is good to see. Shiba Informer, give a quick update on what he's saying over here. He's been doing a lot of tweeting on NFTs, which I love to see. I'm very bullish on that space, and if Shiba can do some good things there, we can really have a nice catalyst. So, friendly reminder to those who never withdraw from the exchange, some people have learned a very expensive lesson while doing it. So there is some information out there. If you have some additional exchanges when you take out your Shiba, there are some heavy expenses. So what am I doing? I have mine in crypto.com right now. Okay, so because of that, it looks like there's going to be some fees over there. Right now, I'm just holding it in there. Okay, I think eventually we'll have a more seamless transition, and we'll cross that bridge when we get there. I may add on the next batch through Uniswap, which I can easily get over to the Shiba Swap and into that wallet when things all settle down with Shiba Swap and come out. So that's the update for today. I'll be back with you later this morning on the live stream, and until then, I'll see you in the next one.